Good morning, it's Grandma Moore. It's Monday, starting a new week. Excited to be out here. So come along, let's see what this Monday brings. Alrighty, just got my first order, $6, going 2.9 miles from Chick-fil-A. Come along, let's see how the drop-off is. You know, in the zone that I work, there's been a lot of changes. Houses are being built, apartment complexes galore. The road I used to take to drive home when I got married almost 36 years ago had 2 stoplights, and now there's so many stoplights I can't even count them. A roundabout, they're adding 2 more lights. They've been working on those. It's just a lot of growth. And as I drive through door dashing, I see license plates from every state, Texas, California, New York, Pennsylvania, all of these different ones. And so our community is just booming, like just growing and growing. Not that I like that, because not everybody follows the road rules, or, somebody complained about the people doing little league parades at 8 o'clock in the morning. So there's some differences there, but when it comes to delivery apps, I've noticed a big shift from Doordash to Uber. So used to, on Uber, you could make money at night, in the evenings in certain areas, especially on the weekends. But during the day, you couldn't make much money on Uber. And now I'm able to make money on Uber in this area because of the shift. So I find it real interesting. Like DoorDash just doesn't seem to be maybe the app of choice. Have you noticed any kind of shift in your zones where one app is maybe becoming more popular than another app? I think it is location or habit. I don't know. So notice that in my area. I haven't got many orders. So I went ahead and took this $11.25 for 5.9 miles. It's 9 items at Myers and a McDonald's order. So I went ahead and accepted that. I'm not pro with shopping, so I thought this might help. All my numbers look good except original items bound is at 88%. So I only need a 2% increase. So I'm just going to try to go ahead and see if that makes a difference, because my shopping orders have been non-existent. So keeping my fingers crossed, take a few small shopping orders, I could get my shopping orders back. All right, mission accomplished. So I have 3 goals today. Oh wow, we just got an order, $19.88 for 23 items at the dollar store, going 5 miles. I'm taking it. Well, it's definitely on Monday. I had 3 goals today. One is getting 21 more points on Uber so I can make it to the next level. I've never done that before. I've only been to gold. So it'd be nice to be able to make it, I don't know what the platinum. But they're only sending me really bad orders. DoorDash isn't sending anything. So it's kind of a bummer. But my goals are to hit platinum with Uber. I need 21 points. With DoorDash on the shopping, I'm at 88% on finding original items. And I had that big, that big dollar store order, but dollar store, it's not going to have original items. So that didn't help me any. And then my last goal is to make $150. I've been out for 2.5 hours and I'm at 37. So not looking very promising at this point. So if it's not better by 1, I'm going to give it until 1. It's 11 now. And then if it's not better, I'm going to go ahead and head home, because I've been working on time management. I have a nice little morning routine, and my evenings I'm starting to figure out a little bit. So I want to continue on being able to push out a video every day, or at least 6 days. And to be able to do that, I got to be home early enough to edit and get that out. So I don't want to mess up my time management and stay out this evening to make my goals. I think I can make them during the day. So we'll see. The verse from the Bible reading I wanted to share with you was 1 Peter 1:2. According to the foreknowledge of God the Father, by the sanctifying work of the Spirit, to obey Jesus Christ and sprinkled with his blood, may grace and peace be yours in the fullest measure. The devotion title is Our Relationship with God. It states, Bible study, prayer, and obedience are habits that help us maintain a healthy connection to God. The last part is, are we doing our part to keep the relationship healthy? For me personally, I read my devotion every morning. It means a lot to me. It kind of keeps me going. Okay, it keeps me in check. Sometimes I need to be in check. It's like, okay, I'm doing my thing. Oh yeah, I didn't pray, or I didn't, I might have maybe didn't follow good habits like road rage, or maybe I hurt somebody's feelings or something. And that happens sometimes. I'm learning. I'm a work in progress. So that's the one thing that I do is daily devotion. The thing I need to work on is reading my Bible more often. But with everything that happened a couple of weeks ago, I've been sending out a morning verse to my daughters. And it has helped me open my Bible more often. I don't always send a verse from the devotion. I send different verses. So at least I'm trying to add little bits and little bits. And I need to grow more, I know. So that's where it says, are you doing your part? I'm not always obedient on things. So I'm working on that. I don't know. There's always something to learn. I try to be nice, try to be helpful, not do things, that follow the 10 Commandments, follow the Golden Rule. Am I gonna mess up? Of course. Pray for repentance for my sins. Be thankful for what I have. Thankful for all of you. And do my devotions and hopefully add more Bible readings as I grow. So, how are you being obedient to God? Well, I turned off Doordash. It's so busy, so I turned it back on. But Uber sent me a $7 order going 6 miles. I went and took it because I'm trying to just get 21 points with Uber. All right, I immediately got a Chick-fil-A order for 6 something, and I did not take a picture, so I don't know how many miles. But the point is to just get those 21 points. And it's weird because as soon as I close the DoorDash app, then I start getting decent Uber orders. So I don't know if there's a correlation there or not. All right, I took this crazy order, $18 for 28 miles. It's going to send me up north, but I'm just trying to get my 21 points at this point, and the day hasn't been going well, so I thought, what the heck, let's have an adventure. So going up north, I don't know what to expect, but I'm not coming back down here after I go up there, because it would be way out of my way. So we'll see what happens when I get there. So there's a Crackle Barrel right here, but I had to pick up the Crackle Barrel from 20 miles away. So I don't know if there's no Uber drivers, if Uber doesn't work around here. So we'll figure that out. Well, this area does show that there is Uber activity. And it's funny, the Crackle Barrel was one of the hot spots or yellow spots or whatever. So I still don't understand why they ordered it from the Sellersburg one. So there's a few yellow spots on here. I'm going to stick around for a minute. I'm only 12 points away, but I'm not thinking it's going to go well. But my home is halfway in between here and my normal zone. So it doesn't make sense for me to go ahead and go back to my normal zone because that's way out of my way, a lot of gas when I live halfway in between. So I'm going to give it just a little bit, see what happens. It's 12:45, so not feeling very hopeful, but there's always a chance, a small chance. So keeping my fingers crossed. All right, so I'm in Scottsburg, Indiana. The gas in middle of town is $2.88. The gas by the expressway is $3.39. They're literally a half a mile apart, maybe. If you went down just a little bit, you get the cheaper gas. It makes no sense. I'm trying to get these Uber orders, and Doordash wasn't busy, so I thought, well, I'll sit around. All of a sudden, Doordash got busy up here, and I got to order right away. $6 for 1 mile. I'll take that. All right, I got $11 stacked order from KFC and McDonald's. I'm actually getting DoorDash orders up here. So maybe it's just that it's oversaturated in my normal zone. So I'm excited. Well, a couple of things. Had to wait for a minute for the food. So I was talking to the cashier and she said, usually there's quite a few Dashers, but she hasn't seen very many today. And there was orders waiting. Of course, my order is the one that I had to wait on it to be finished cooking because it was unusual. And then, so that was good to know. Usually there's a lot of Dashers, but she hasn't seen many. And there was kids there, so maybe it's spring break here. I'm not sure. I don't know much about up here. And then the stacked order is actually going to the same residence, so that's even better. Well, my DoorDash app said it was going to end at 1:30. You know, I had selected 1:30. Okay. So 1:30 came and went. Then all of a sudden it says DoorDash ends at, and there's nothing. And I checked it several times. So I don't know if they've extended it or what. And then all of a sudden it says it's going to end at 1:30 again. But it's still on. It's still updating. So I don't know if I should end it and see what happens or just let it go. I'm not getting any orders. And then I'm not getting anything on Uber either. So I'm going to give it about 15-20 more minutes. And if it's not good, I'm going to go ahead and head home. But I'm hoping for something soon. Well, I worked 5.5 hours. I made $85. Went 100 miles. So not a great day. I didn't hit any of my goals. My shopping went from 88% to 89%, which I was really hoping that it would go to 90, because I thought, well, maybe it'll help me with getting better orders, shopping orders. So that's a bummer. I didn't get my 21 points on Uber. I didn't make my $150. So better luck tomorrow. I don't know. Usually I like to take Tuesdays off, but as bad as Mondays are these days, I just can't afford to take Tuesdays off. So I'm going to go ahead and head home. So be happy. God bless you.